Hey everybody, it's Brad.
And I'm Christa.
With the Big Family Homestead, and today I'm super excited to talk to you about moringa.
Yes.
Oleifera.
And specifically moringa oil.
Yes. Now, you probably have seen some videos of ours talking about how I used to have a severe rheumatoid and osteoarthritis. I was on a $2,500 a month shot, and my insurance got cut, and moringa has completely eradicated all of my symptoms and for multiple years. And you can go back and watch those videos, but that's not what today's video is about, because we so loudly talk about the arthritis for me side. By the way, we're not doctors. This is not medical advice. All the blah, blah, blah. Do your research. Talk to your doctor. This is
just our experience.
Yes. So don't flip out. There's, you know, hey,
Right.
hey, you said it would work for me, and it doesn't work for everybody, but it worked for me, and it worked really well for, well, thousands of people that email us all the time.
Right.
So this is not that video about the arthritis. Go and watch those if you want. The folks that we have partnered with, we went through a few brands where we were just not happy with them. Right. And but we landed with a company called Pura Vida.
Yes, absolutely love it.
We love it. And they said, you know, Brad, you talk so much about the arthritis side of things that's working for you, but you know, moringa does a whole lot more.
Yes, definitely.
And so we were correctly sent a list of stuff that a lot of people say, hey, this really, really helps them. And it's more, a lot of stuff on the skin side.
Health and beauty, yeah. More. Yeah.
But let's talk about our experience with cuts.
Yes.
Ooh, we've had personal experience with that.
Yes, me specifically. Was it last February, March? I was trying to catch a glass, which I probably should have just let it fall. But I caught it, and it sliced my finger here.
It shattered.
It shattered, and just it was probably 1.5 inches long cut. It was pretty bad. I should have gone to the doctor and gotten stitches, but with the whole medical stuff going on right now, I didn't want to go to the doctor. I felt, you know, I'm just gonna take care of this on my own. Well, I did.
We used this moringa oil. And what, honestly, and now this is just my opinion, what would have probably taken 2 weeks to heal fully, took about 4 days.
Yes. Yeah.
4 days to complete. Should have had a scar.
I have, it's barely
a blemish.
Anything. Barely anything. Yeah.
And my own dad had some health issues, and there was a point where he couldn't feel his leg for a couple years. And he ended up getting a sore that you could stick your finger down in the hole that deep.
It was.
And the doctors were like, they were debating as to what they were going to have to do, if you know what I mean, moving forward. And so we said, you better check this stuff out. So he started putting this stuff down into the wound. Yeah. And the doctors were like, oh my gosh, it's regrowing. Yeah. Like insanely fast. They were completely blown away, and it was fine. Yeah. Fine in a couple weeks, which he had been battling for months and months.
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
And you know, one thing I want to point out here, with all the craziness that's going on, guys, the more home stuff you can do to keep your body, your family's bodies operating better, like home remedies and maybe stuff you can grow or stuff you can make or stuff you can just get and have it on the shelf, you're better off. Because what if you can't get to the doctor? What if you can't fix it? What if there is not a way to do it? Right. So that's the thing that keeps echoing in my head. So, but tell them a little bit about some of the skin and hair properties that the moringa oil is amazing with.
Right. Okay. Well, one thing I want to say before I do that is the moringa oil is not made from the leaves. It's made from the seeds.
True.
They're
cold pressed.
They are cold pressed. They're such a powerful antimicrobial that they can even be used to purify water. Those specific seeds.
The seeds.
Right. So for your skin, Moringa oil is a super high oleic acid, which making
high,
it a powerful moisturizer. So it helps to, it's also an emollient, which helps to lock in the moisture of your skin. It doesn't just add moisture, it helps to lock in that moisture. So if you have really dry skin or eczema, that helps with that.
Okay, here's a little secret. One of the reasons why our hand creams, our lip balms, my beard balm, the stuff that we make works so dang well for so many people that we literally use this in it. And you experience severe hand cracking during the winter if you don't use our balms.
Right. I will get little cracks on my tips of my fingers because I'm washing my hands all the time. I'm, washing the cow's teats before milking, and so yeah, my hands are constantly, doing dishes and laundry and all this stuff. So I have not gotten a single crack all winter long. Right
here.
Something else, speaking of cracks, we have 2 milk cows, and which we hand milk. And one of those cows has a calf on her. Well, calves are really rough on cows' teats. And no lie, our cows' teats are some of the softest I've ever...
That's a weird thing to say, but yeah.
Right. I mean, there was one day she had lots of cracks where actually I went to squeeze it and they cracked to start bleeding. Well, I put the healing hands, the bag balm, udder balm, whatever that we make, and the next morning there were no cracks. It was super soft,
malleable.
It was healed. So it was great.
A lot of people have emailed in saying they use this directly on their scalp, and it moisturizes their scalp, which in turn strengthens their hair. Split ends become very, very, very a thing of the past for a lot of people. Not everybody, but it works that way. I'm trying to go from our list because
dandruff. It helps. Having it on your scalp helps with dandruff as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And for a lot of people, there's so much vitamin E in it, and there's bacterial and anti-inflammatory stuff. You see, and it also works for a lot of people have been saying for their kids' acne. Yeah. Now that's, I wish I would have known that about 25 years ago. Yeah, well,
moringa oil has vitamin E in it, which it has antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties, which helps to heal and cure acne.
I might have just mentioned that.
Well, I was reading.
We were reading. See, because what happens, guys, is we get a lot of emails in from people, and then we compile it because we don't want to miss anything and miss out on telling you guys. So it's like,
and I don't memorize. Yeah. I can't memorize a lot of.
No, we don't do scripts.
No,
we don't do scripts.
Are you kidding? That's why we kind of repeat what each other says.
It's all good. Now you'll understand it twice as well. But here's the thing, again, I use the moringa powder every day. We use the moringa oil in stuff that we make, but we also use it directly on our hands. We use it on our hair, and I just absolutely love this stuff.
Yes, I do too.
It's an affordable way for you to have something on the shelf that does a multitude of things for a lot of people. Once again, not doctors, not medical advice.
No, we're just telling you what it's done for us.
Yep. But if you can have this on your shelf, and let's say you couldn't get to the doctor. Yeah. For me, that's huge. And I know that there's a lot of people that have emailed too, to be fair, that have said, hey, I grow moringa plants in my house. And I say, good, awesome, do it. And I'll tell you this, the owners of this company, they've seen our videos and they know we tell people grow it. Yeah. But there's a lot of people who can't. Right. So that's why these guys are around. They love the proliferation of the moringa plant, the moringa oil, all that stuff. Right. And so they're not going, if you cannot use our product, don't do it. No, they're not like that. No. They're good guys, and they're just honestly trying to make a good product and get it into people's hands. And I think I think it's cool. I think it's good. Yeah. So anyway, I think that's really what we wanted to communicate. If you want to get something, there's some links down below. And other than that, I'd go watch the arthritis videos for those of you who struggle with that, because, I mean, you see our videos. How could I be doing this if I was completely unable to move around?
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, yeah.
I play guitar, guys. How can you?
I know.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it. Links down below. I said that. I just repeated myself.
It's okay. See, we don't even listen to ourselves talking.
Sometimes it's dangerous to listen to the stuff that I hear in my... No. Just kidding. Anyway, I'm Brad.
I'm Christa.
You guys have an amazing and blessed day.